Hi ladies! I wanted to come in here to quickly talk about something very simple but very, very deep. When is giving to others actually taking? Now you might want to pause this and think about this question, and you might also sit back and think, this doesn't make any sense. If I'm giving, how am I taking? So one of the things that really makes a difference when we are giving to someone is where we are coming from when we're giving. Are we coming from a place of fulfillment, of knowledge of self, of contentment, of literally just putting it out there and giving it to someone, like giving the knowledge, the support, whatever, without expecting anything back, without wanting anything back? But also, when we're giving to someone, are they ready to receive what we're giving? If we're not coming from a place where we feel fulfilled, if we're not coming from a place that we feel wholesome, if we are waiting for that person or people to give us feedback, to give us even acknowledgement, in that case we're actually not giving, we are taking, because we are wanting to have that energy going, pouring out to them, coming back to us somehow. Because maybe we don't feel like we belong, we don't feel wholesome, we don't feel truthful, we don't feel authentic, and they validate our gap. So they can say, but you're amazing, oh wow, this is amazing, thank you so much, and that makes us feel good because we are wanting them to give us the approval in a way. Equally, if we are sharing something with someone that is not ready to hear it, we're actually taking from them. And this is something important, because when we are sharing the light of the Creator. We are sharing Source, because we are vessels of that Source. We are part of Source. So when we are taking from someone that is sharing with us, when we are sharing with other people, we have to make sure that the vessel that contains that energy, that contains the light, is ready to contain it. So if we are not ready, if the person we're talking to is not ready, the light just doesn't enter. So instead of giving, we're actually taking from them, because they create resistance somehow. Energetically, everything is felt very deeply. It's just that we don't pay attention to it. So what do we do when that happens? What do we do not to make that happen? One of the biggest lessons that we have to learn is that when we are talking to someone, we have to really know where they are at, where they come from, what they want to achieve, are they ready for it? Are they wanting to get the knowledge? Are they wanting to hear the message? And are we actually messengers rather than just being judgmental and talking heads that come from our own ego and our own purpose and our own agenda? And if we are starting to question those things, already we are a step ahead, because you will get the answer. You will get the answer to the question, because the soul knows, right? So you will know if that person in front of you is ready to receive the message. And equally, you will know if you are sharing from a place of love and heart. We wouldn't know that if we were simply sharing from a place of self-serving engagement, right? I want something back and I want to feel like I'm giving, so I feel good about myself. So before we give, before we share, let's see if the people we are sharing and giving to are ready for it. If they are, then share without the expectation of being even acknowledged. Share in relations to what is required. Don't overshare. And ask yourself, come from a place of wondering where that knowledge needs to come from, where your input is helpful. And if the other person in front of you is not ready, just let it go. So that when you share, you're actually really giving, you're being of service, you are sharing the light, and you're not taking anything from that person. And equally, when someone shares with you, make sure that you are ready for it. Maybe you have even a self-awareness to say no when you're not ready for it. So we have to really tap into the self-awareness and wondering and questioning. And I know this is a strange concept, but it really comes from a spiritual place, from Kabbalah, where knowing our intention and the place we're coming from makes the whole difference between giving light and being part of light and being part of source, from taking and being part of the adversary, the enemy, the other side. Okay, I wanted to leave you with this, especially if you're a coach, a psychologist, a support, a mother, whatever. Just think about this and ask these two questions. Do I want something back? Am I looking for approval? And is the person in front of me ready to receive it? Bye.